Move the pocket out to the right. Piccirillo looking downfield, sets his feet, throws to the end zone to Morales. He has it for the Cardinal touchdown, and they're an extra point away from tying the score. 80 yards, and it's 17-16.
You got no time.
He'll go empty backfield here on 3rd and 1, opening couple minutes of this one. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 near side. He'll drop back. They're bringing the house, and he's going to be sacked. Piccirillo down in the backfield. Here's a 4th and 4. McDonald nowhere downfield. He's going to run with it. Has the first down and more inside the red zone, inside the 15. Leaps for the pylon. Is he in? He's in for a touchdown. A 35-yard scramble touchdown for Ryan McDonald and Tufts. They jump on top 6-0. He completed 39 passes last week. That was a new record as well. Fortunately, coming on the wrong side of that one. Piccirillo, he'll pass on first down, looking deep down the sideline. Brewer has it inside the 40, makes a man miss, cuts back in, and he's taken down just inside the 20. And that's a good start for the Cardinals. And we are back, second quarter, set to get underway. Sam Dassler, Mike Whalen, 7-0 Tufts, and they face a 3rd and 1 to start the second quarter, does the Wesleyan defense. They've been on their heels for much of the night. Looking for a stop here. Donald going to change the play. Only got 10 on the play clock. Now under 5. And there's movement on the near side.
That's a big mistake right there. That's a big mistake right there. Still could be two down territory here, but you know that 3rd and 1. You're thinking you got 2 downs to get it. So now all of a sudden it's 3rd and 6. If you don't, you get no gain here. You could punt the ball.
Even out of the quarter break, for some reason, when they came onto the field, they looked a bit out of sync.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
Which is surprising because they've been clicking on all cylinders for the first 15 minutes. Well, now it'll be a 3rd and 6, ball back on the 39. Everybody crowded within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage for the Cardinals defense. Play clock down to 2, 1, and they looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Yep.
So a little unusual, I'd have to say, after how smoothly Tufts was moving up and down the field.
Yeah.
They can't get out of their own way here on the first 2 plays of the second quarter. Actually, I guess they're technically not plays, but first 2 trips to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Again, one of the new things, I'm not sure that, the guy who substituted in the offensive line now, all of a sudden your calls aren't as smooth because that guy's new and he's trying to figure out what he's doing, and, your quarterback's sensing that the line's not set, and, little things like that can throw off your rhythm, so it's important to maintain that consistency.
One positive is the Wesleyan defense, which has spent a lot of time on the field, hopefully able to catch their breath a little bit.
That's what we need. We need to get off the field here. We need the Wesleyan offense to get on a nice long drive to get some points and give the defense a chance. Because you're right, Sam. This is going to catch up with them on a warm night.
It's going to be a double reverse, looking to pass. Now going to be a run play, and it turns into a first down for Dolan. He was looking towards McDonald, the quarterback, then reverse field. And
that was 100% a double reverse throwback to the quarterback. And I'll tell you, 83 did a great job. He's a left-handed thrower, and he did a great job recognizing that Wesleyan had covered it. He pulled it down and reversed path, went back to the original way, and got the first down.
That was Burns, beg your pardon, who did the hard work picking up the first down. Now McDonald throwing towards the end zone. Receiver falls down, and it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play there as it's intercepted by Ben Thaw. The receiver went down to the turf, and the Cardinals, a turnover that was much needed.
That's a big play by the sophomore, Ben Thaw, out of Staples High School in Connecticut. Ben, he played a ton of man last week in his first college start. Did a great job, and it's good to see him get his first interception as a Wesleyan defensive back.
Couldn't have come at a better time for the Cardinals. Both teams now have turned each other over once.
Yeah, really good momentum shift there. Now Wesleyan's got to make this one pay a little bit.
Wesleyan's had some big plays, both to Brewer, but they haven't been able to sustain the drives. Morales moving in motion. Piccirillo will pass. They're going to swing it out to Morales near side. Has some room upfield. Powers his way to the 28-yard line.
Just a little bubble route there, just a little bubble route on the line of scrimmage, and Eric does a good job. Pick puts it on him, and blockers do a good job up front, and you have an opportunity to. Here it is.
There's another look at the interception.
Yeah, Tufts receiver falls down, and Ben just sees the ball and makes a good play on the ball and secures the interception for a touchback.
It's about the easiest interception you'll ever have. It's almost
I'm sure he'll take it.
It's almost so easy you're afraid you're going to drop
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. It's kind of like a punt.
2nd and 1 after a 9-yard gain. They're going to hand it off to Highsmith, and was able to hit the hole hard and get the first down.
Ball carried by Highsmith, and that'll be good enough for a Cardinal first down.
Wesleyan moves the chains. It was interesting reading the newspaper today. Mark Piccirillo talking about the excitement of playing under the lights and how he was used to doing it while playing for Shelton High School, one of the top programs, high school programs in the state. But not getting a chance to do it all that much in NESCAC play, so really enjoying the opportunity tonight as the lights are starting to take effect now a little before 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's, football in Connecticut's often Friday night lights, so I think the guys are pretty fired up to play under the lights tonight.
So it just feels a little bit bigger. Flushed out of the pocket as Piccirillo throws a stiff arm and is able to make a little something out of nothing.
Yeah, much better than taking a loss there or forcing the ball. So that was a good decision by Pick.
Now they're going to, looks like they're going to bring in Gernald Hawkins to take the snap. He was the starting quarterback, the primary quarterback a couple seasons ago. Piccirillo took over full-time last year, although Hawkins did throw a few times. Hawkins is a senior. Threw for 4 touchdowns and over 1,000 yards a few years back. He hands it off Highsmith, nothing.
No, that was Hawkins,
excuse me.
Direct snap, yep. Stuffs did a great job defending that. The reason you do that is you're trying to get the extra blocker in there. Wesleyan put a tight end into the game there, and they thought they'd out-leverage him with the lead blocker, and Tufts did a good job adjusting to that.
Hawkins, an excellent athlete, but couldn't get into space there. 3rd and 9, Piccirillo back into the huddle. Crowd continuing to grow here on a beautiful night in Middletown. And we're going to have flags.
I think that's going to be on Wesleyan this time. I think it's going to be on Wesleyan this time.
Referees getting together. 12:01 to go in the first half.
No, he's gone. Hey, that's a good job by the left tackle there. That's a really good job because he reacted to the guy in the neutral zone, and as long as you react when the guy's in the neutral zone, you get to call. But I thought maybe the Tufts guy got back that time again, but refs didn't see it that way, so that's a great break for Wesleyan.
Makes it much more manageable. Instead of 3rd and 8, it's 3rd and 3.
Exactly. This is an important conversion here. We need to keep this drive going and let our defense rest a little more.
Defense really has done a nice job since that opening drive. They've been on the field a lot. Piccirillo throwing, and it's caught for a first down. No, it popped out, incomplete. Brewer had it, and then he dropped the football.
Got to punt it. That's unfortunate because that would have been a big conversion there. He had the first down. I think the Tufts defender just did a good job punching it out there right at the end, Sam.
Yeah, and it was screened from us when it popped out. Take another look at the defensive play. Brewer seemed to have it, and then the ball just squirts out. Tough break for the Cardinals, and they'll punt away with Hahn. Dolan back deep to receive. This is a better punt. High spiraling kick. Dolan makes the catch. Nowhere to go. And he's tackled at the 30, right where he caught it. Good coverage downfield. Be sure to stick with us at halftime. The NCAA Final Four men's lacrosse team, they're going to be honored at the halftime break after quite the season last year.
Yeah, the Coach Raba and the men's lacrosse team had an incredible run. They lost their first game of the year against Bates, who ended up being one of the top teams in the country by 1 goal. then won 20 consecutive games on their way to the Final Four, NCAA Final Four, NESCAC Championship, and Little 3 Championship. So really an historic season for Coach Reba and the Wesleyan lacrosse team.
They'll be honored at halftime on the field.
There we
Borelli nowhere to go. First man to get to him, Cole Harris. He had 5 tackles last week.
That's a little better defense. That's more what Coach DeCenzo expects from the Wesleyan defense against the run. You know,
Second down and 10.
Grant Williams and Taj Gooden, 2 inside tackles for Wesleyan. Grant's a junior, and Taj is a really a first year, but you know, 2 guys that should be really wreaking havoc in there for Wesleyan.
He did get back to the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10, pass outside, complete, and it's a first down as making the catch and bringing it across the first down line, Joe Nault.
Great job there by Tufts. Play action from the shotgun. Got the backers to bite on it, and then that left that little seam there for the slant ball into the boundary, which McDonald threw on the rope. Good play call.
Tough slowing things down a bit, looking towards the sideline. Donald, a junior from Annandale, New Jersey. Rushed for 92 yards last week. He's going to put it on the ground here, and he knifes his way forward for a decent gain on first down.
Same thing here, just a quarterback sweep play with the running back being the lead blocker. So you get the extra man, you get the extra blocker that outnumbers the defense. Really good play scheme, really good play call. And Tufts is in a rhythm right now where they're getting into those 2nd and short calls, and that's where are really difficult to defend.
This is going to be a 2nd and 3. Just under 10 minutes to play in the first half. 7-0 Tufts. They scored on their opening drive. 35-yard touchdown run from McDonald. He's going to pass down the sideline. Has a man. It's caught inside the 10. A leaping catch made by Nault.
I think they just went back to the same play. The same play that Wesleyan had the interception on. It was just a go route, but this time the Tufts receiver kept his feet, and he got by our corner, and McDonald delivered a strike.
Talked about the 11 players for Tufts last week who caught passes. Nault was not one of them. He did punt a few times, tripped up in the backfield as Cole Harris got in there. Take another look at the long gain on the 2nd and 3. And this is what you can do, Mike. When you get those 2nd and shorts, you can take these sort of shots downfield.
Right, because 3rd and 3 is a doable, manageable down. You know, no question about it.
And what a catch it was by Nault on the other end. So 2nd and 12. 2 wide receivers either side. Borelli in the backfield. Here it is, Borelli trying to stretch it out. Now cuts it back inside. Stood up just short of the first down marker. It's going to be marked at the 7. 3rd down.
Now, it seems like we're saying this a lot in the first half, Sam, but this is another big 3rd down for the Cardinals.
On that long reception by Nault, he ended up inside the 10. They actually marked him out at the 14-yard line. And you're right, Mike, another big 3rd down here, 3rd and 3. It's Tufts offense, moving the football so far.
Clock down the 1.
Oh, the snap gets over the head of McDonald. He retreats all the way back to the 30, picks it up, throws towards the end zone, has a man, and it's a touchdown, but a flag comes on. There might be an offensive pass interference as one of the Wesleyan players was chipped as he went to go back and make a play. I think it was Eli Blair May who was chipped by a Tufts offensive player. We'll wait to see on the call.
This is a big call right here, but what a play by McDonald. Ball's snapped over his head. He has to go 15 to 20 yards back. Offensive pass. That's a big play right there. But what a play by McDonald. I'll tell you, I'm really impressed with that kid tonight. He's doing a fantastic job leading this offense.
We'll take another look at the bizarre play. There's the snap over his head. We'll see if we can see the pass interference. He's actually going to throw that one from about the 35-yard line, and there you can see number 5, Blair May. He got chipped right around the 5-yard line, maybe just inside of it, and that was the call that really bailed the Cardinals out, because I'm not sure that he would have got back to it.
No, I don't think he would have, to be honest with you. Again, just a great play by McDonald.
Now a 3rd and 18. Tufts coaching staff looking for an explanation. Jay Savidi, their 7th-year head coach. His first 3 years, he went 0-8, 11, 12, and 13 before starting to turn things around in 2014, 4-4, then 6-2, and last year 7-1. With the win last week, he's 18 and 27 as the head coach.
Certainly trending in the right direction, though, no question about that. And again, I said this earlier in the program, Sam, but I can't emphasize enough, you know, the credit you got to give the Tough administration for staying with the guy and really giving him an opportunity to build his own program. And so many times in college football today, you see, you know, coaches get 3 years to turn it around, and if you don't, you're out. And you know, Tufts made a commitment to getting their program better. And
well, McDonald throwing it on 3rd and 18. The catch is made by
that's going to be close.
Dolan. It's close to the mark, but he's short, so it's going to be a 4th down.
Question is now, are they going to field goal, or are they going field goal, I think. Yep, looks like they're going field goal.
They are going to try to kick the field goal. Matthew Allswanger will come on to kick. He barely squeaked through his extra point.
Left-footed kicker. So
it's going to be a
big thing here. Wesleyan's got to stay on sides. You do not want to go off sides in this situation, because that would give them the 1st down.
Here's the kick, and that one is
much better.
Through the uprights, good.